4, 3. Welcome back to our live stream of the Canberra Boccia World Challenger competition here in the nation's capital of Australia, and it's finals time. I'm Catherine Periak, and I have with me commentating today dual Paralympian Scott Ellsworth. We have a really exciting match coming up, a gold medal match for the BC1 male competitors. We have M.Togootokh from Mongolia and J.Tan from Singapore playing for the gold medal. We have a little bit of time now. Scott, what are the athletes doing? What's going through their mind?
They would be using this time just to relax and focus on what's coming up. They would be breathing and just organising their equipment, just making sure that they tick everything off the list before they start this final match.
And as you can see, the BC1 athletes are eligible to have a sport assistant. As well, there's a coach, and the coach does a dash. They have a limited time at which they can stay on the court. Forgot the water bottle there.
Yeah.
The sport assistant can assist the BC1 athletes. So these athletes have been playing for the last few days. The competition started Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they've been through the qualifying rounds and the semi-final. And they will have both won their semi-finals to earn the right to play off for the gold and silver medal.
Yeah, both these athletes currently have a ranking of 22, J.Tan and 23 in the world. And they've competed in the regional championships at Taipei, Javan did, and the Mongolian athlete competed in Myanmar earlier in the year. So they're very seasoned athletes.
And they, the way it rolls now, they have this warm-up time and they're testing their balls and how the court's rolling. Is that right, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, they would just be going through final warm-up drills. They've already done a lot of warm-up previously to getting on the court, making sure that what they focus on is correct, making sure that their chair is right, that their position is right in the chair, because it's very crucial to have everything ticked off before you start a match.
And we can see them playing in both directions. So they've both rolled their own jack out and thrown a few balls, but then they're rolling balls at the other person's jack, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Like, for example, like the Mongolian player would probably play about 3 balls at his jack and then 3 balls at the opponent's jack, just to get used to what their opponent is playing for the upcoming match.
And we can see the sport assistant providing some massage there on the hand. Would that be to help the hand relax a little from the spasticity, or?
Yeah, I mean, each sports assistant and athlete would have a certain protocol that they would go through pre-match, so they're just going through that now and checking everything off the list, so they'll be right to go for the first end.
And it's very individual, isn't it? Each athlete has their own system, which is very well rehearsed.
Oh, very much so. They would have done this for the last few years.
And the protocol is that when the warm-up is finished, the referee moves to the centre, the cross, and once all the referees on all there are 5 courts in action this morning, first round competition, Canberra World Boccia Challenger event, they'll be ready to play, but not till every court is ready to go.
And bring on the finals day. This is fantastic.
Tell us about how they've determined who sits in which box and who throws the jack
So
first.
they would have done a coin toss in the call room, and then the person that won the coin toss would have chosen which colour they wanted.
And the red always goes first.
Yes, correct.
Is there a strategic advantage to going first, or personal choice again?
A personal choice. usually, depending on the player or athlete, I either choose blue or red when I'm playing. So there are strategic advantages.
And the red player, the Mongolian M.Togootokh, has gone about 4 metre.
Yeah.
And what do you think of that ball?
That's a nice start. I mean, it's within a ball width of the jack. Preferably, he would have liked it a little bit further over to the right, just to block off the jack completely. But good start to the final.
And J.Tan now takes his first ball. 6 balls for each player. They have 4 minutes 30 in this BC1 class to throw all 6 balls. Obviously, the clock stops when they're not throwing.
That's a beautiful shot by J.Tan.
And the referee has indicated that blue is the closest by showing the red paddle to the players, which means the red is the next player. And unlike lawn bowls, in boccia, it's the player that is furthest from the jack that takes the next turn.
That's correct.
It's not alternating turns.
No.
If this is your first time watching boccia. And the sport assistant rolled the ball around them, what would that be doing?
Just to make sure the ball is round, but that would have been an indication from the athlete to roll that. So it's all in the protocol, all in the process.
And he's gone very hard there, trying to break it all open?
To try and break it up so he would have an avenue into the jack. Yeah, to try and get separation between the blue and the white ball.
Not overly successful?
No, but he's actually opened it up a little bit. So let's see what he does with his second ball here. Now you notice J.Tan at the back of his box, trying to remain still, calm, and he would be deep breathing, just trying to relax and get ready for his shot whenever it comes.
I've even seen some of the athletes in other matches look away, not even watch the match until it's their turn.
It's all part of their process, yes. And that's a beautiful shot. And it's blue to play, so the red is closer to the jack.
So he's been able to knock the blue ball away, and that's left his red ball closer to the jack.
And now J.Tan has an avenue into the jack. So he would be, I think his shot would be just to try and get his ball close to the jack and maybe knock the red away a little bit. For a strong hold. Strong hold. And that's a beautiful shot. Not exactly what he would have wanted, I think. Now he wants to come out and have a look on court.
And they're allowed to.
They're allowed to do. They can see a different angle of play as well, and also see what the opponent might do.
Is there a limit to the number of times they can come out?
No, they can come out as many times as they want, but their clock is running when they come out, so they've got to keep an eye on the clock as well.
That's a good point, yeah. So, as we said, 4.5 minutes for the BC1 players for the 6 balls, and we're down to about 2.5 minutes for each player.
I mean, that's a good shot by J.Tan.
He's pushed
and
it
I
up,
think he's holding. The red bat has been signalled, so J.Tan is holding.
Blue holding, so red goes next.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting what the strategy from red is here. Red has 3 balls left, so I would still be trying to maybe move the jack back slightly if he has an avenue on it, but every athlete is different.
And it also depends on the hardness or softness of the balls they have remaining.
Correct.
The soft balls won't knock things around.
No, the soft balls are used for defence and first ball placement.
And so he's done exactly as you said. He's tried to open that up, so clearly a hard ball that he's rolled.
Yeah. Now he's only got 2 balls left, so defence would be my plan of play right now, but every athlete is different.
Yes, it's a gold medal match. There are 4 ends.
And it's better to go down by 1 than multiple as well.
Quite a solid wall of defence of the blue balls.
Correct.
There for the Singaporean, J.Tan. But there is that red ball to the left of the jack.
And just with 1 minute and 5 seconds left, so he's used his time well in this first end.
Yeah,
he's got 1 ball for 1 minute.
And he wouldn't be happy with what he's just done, which is to push the blue up.
He may be trying to put some blocking shots in
yes,
to actually decrease the scoring zone.
Yes.
As I said, it's better to go down by 1 than multiple. So
Great point.
Yeah.
Yep. As a non-boccia player, I miss the deep strategy, and that's why we are fortunate to have experienced Paralympic players like Scott here to help us out. So we've got 3 balls remaining for J.Tan from Singapore, and the Mongolian M.Togootokh only can sit and watch. Must be frustrating. What does it feel like to sit and watch?
Oh, well, I think he would be using this time to just compose. After all, it's only the first end. There's still 3 ends left. The game can change with 1 ball. And J.Tan's now asking the score because he actually knocked the jack back a little. So it could actually change the score.
And what did the referee respond? I missed it.
I must admit, I think it's 1 red, but I'm too far away to be sure.
No, that's
so that's definitely 1 blue now.
That was an excellent shot.
Yeah.
And J.Tan is now holding at least 1 point there.
And he's still got more than a minute to throw as well, so he's using his time very wisely, and he would be making sure that his wheelchair is angled correctly in the box, making sure that he's sitting up properly, and that he would prepare this next shot just how he wants it to.
And a BC1 player can have a sport assistant hand them the ball?
Yeah, so, and again, J.Tan would have gone through this process 1,000 times with his sports assistant. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Maybe we can see that one again.
Yeah, maybe we can see that one again.
That's the final shot.
Yep.
The referee will determine and indicate. And that after she indicates to the players, they can come and have a look. See the last shot again.
That's a beautiful, beautiful start by J.Tan. But as I said, the game's played over 4 ends, and there's a lot of play still to come. But that's a very solid start by the Singaporean.
And the protocol is, now that the players have agreed with the referee, they move back to their box and she will formally announce it.
Yeah. And then the referee will signal the score to everyone, and then pick up the jack. Once she picks up the jack, the minute between ends will start.
So the first of the 4 ends has gone to J.Tan with a score of 3, so we're 3-0.
So in this 1 minute, the athletes will be refocusing, and they'll be chatting with their sports assistants and coming up with a plan for the second end. There'll be encouragement, and just this minute is used to maybe have a sip of water, calm, and get ready for the second end. During boccia, it's very important to remain calm, because that's when you remain calm, you execute your shots. We've just got a 15-second call, so there's 15 seconds before the second end starts.
And the jack throw alternates.
Correct. So it's blue to play the jack in the second end. And Jovan would play over to his side of the court, usually.
Scott, they've just asked if you could be a little bit quieter.
The tips you're giving them, the athletes can hear.
Okay.
The microphone is very sensitive.
It's very loud.
Here we go, we're starting. M.Togootogtokh from Mongolia. Have I got it round the right way? I can't
It's a
see.
Singaporean.
The Singaporean Jovan.
So Jovan's
Thank you, Scott.
playing.
And he has put the jack about 3 metres.
He would have played to this length time in time throughout training and in practice this length.
Probably not what he wanted, but he may have a plan.
He would have preferred it to be in front of the jack blocking the Mongolian athlete. But sport is a strange game sometimes.
And it's probably important to see them not quite get it perfect, because this is really difficult. They make it look easy, but it's not.
And at the end of the day, we've got athletes dealing with cerebral palsy as well. So they're dealing with spasticity going through their body, and they're trying to play at a top level as well.
Taking his time for his first ball.
First ball is so important. Oh, that's a great shot.
Excellent shot. Perfect.
Well done.
Not absolutely perfect, but a really good positioning of the ball.
Yeah, it's a great first ball by Red.
The jack is still open.
Yeah, the
for-
jack
for
is
J.Tan.
open, so yeah.
And Jovan will certainly have a plan for the next few balls. You don't go ball by ball.
No.
Obviously, you have to change your plans sometimes, but you do have a strategy, which may be to do this with the first ball and that with the second ball.
Yeah. That's
Which
a
is
nice
exactly-
shot. Nice
yes.
shot. So created
Breaks it
space.
open. Yep. And also blocking,
Yeah.
even though those blue balls are not right on.
Yeah, there's still a lot of space around the jack though.
Looks like he's going to go quite hard, winding up very strongly there. M.Togootogtokh from Mongolia.
He's just taking a few seconds to relax because it's an important shot. That's a beautiful shot.
Hasn't he done well there?
That's a great shot.
The value of just those few seconds, they feel like a long time, but they're so important, aren't they?
Yeah, it's very important to use the clock wisely and use your time to your benefit.
And be very familiar with your own body and,
Correct,
and how
yeah.
what sort of state you're in
Yeah.
and whether you're ready to throw.
That's a beautiful shot as well.
J.Tan.
I think we've got time to see that on replay. Actually, probably not.
So blue is holding the jack. J.Tan from Singapore, M.Togootokh from Mongolia, has only thrown 2 balls so far. Getting ready for his 3rd ball. He needs to score some points in this end to keep in touch. Oh, what would he have been trying to do there with that kind of a throw?
Maybe dislodge the blue ball. Maybe create space so he could play his next balls close to the jack. Every player has a different strategy of what they want to do.
The referee checks again. Those 2 balls are both very close. She is calling that blue is the closest.
And it's still red to play, so yeah.
J.Tan holds a jack currently. A long way to go in this end.
On that try.
Same sort of tactic again.
Yeah.
In the qualifying rounds, the athletes were, their total points were important because the for and against could count as to whether you did or didn't make a semi-final. But in a gold medal match such as this, it's just the raw score.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 6
exactly
or 10.
Right. It does. Yeah.
So he's definitely setting something up there, isn't he? Has 1 ball remaining. Do you think he wants to try and push the jack forward, or?
Considering he's down by 3 at the moment, I think it would be just a case of putting defence in. But it's difficult.
He seems to be very clear on his plan.
That's a nice shot.
Didn't quite go forward enough. It was slowed by the blue ball. So that's M.Togootok's 6 balls out in the second of 4 ends.
Yeah.
Players have a look. J.Tan deciding what he might do next, because one option for Jovan is to not play on, isn't it?
That's
and
correct.
Just take the points he has.
And take the points. And you know, he's definitely has an advantage due to the scoreline as well. So.
He's taking his time to make up his mind.
He's still got 2 minutes on the clock, so he's plenty of time.
You can almost see him thinking through different throws come to and positions.
Yeah. But also trying to remain relaxed. I mean, it would be great if he could pick up a second point in this end, but there's always a risk of giving away that point as well.
Looks like he's going to take his throw, maybe.
I think he's decided to throw off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means that he will not throw any further balls.
Yeah.
The second end is finished. I was intrigued by why it's called a throw-off, but it was explained to me that in previous iterations of the rules, you actually literally had to just throw your balls on the
and now
court.
you can just signal throw-off to the referee, and the referee will just pick the balls up from your tray.
So the players all signal their agreement with the referee, return to their box.
And finish. 1 blue.
1 to red, so we now... Did she say 1 to red?
1 red, I believe.
No, that's 1 to blue.
That's 1 to red. Oh, sorry, blue. 1
Yeah.
to blue. So
Yep.
4-0 to blue.
4-0 to blue.
And
J.Tan.
2 ends to remain.
Yes. So at the halfway point of this gold medal match at the Canberra World Boccia Challenger event, in the BC1 men, if you're just joining us, we have the Mongolian competitor M.Togootokh, currently on 0, and J.Tan from Singapore leading 4-0. 2 ends to play. Each end has 6 balls, so a long way to go in the match.
I mean,
Can turn quickly.
it's still anyone's game. 2 ends is a lot of boccia to be played.
J.Tan will be throwing the jack. Total of 4 minutes 30 to throw his 6 balls. So he'll set the jack. Be interesting to see the placement. Look at that, what a different, oh my goodness. What would happen if it went out?
So if it went out, the jack would then be given to the Singaporean to throw a jack. Be given to the other player.
That's quite a change in tactics,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So that's about 9.8 meters. Yeah.
He's clearly decided he is strong on the longer throws, and that might open an opportunity for him to regain some contact in the score with his opponent.
And it's also a shift in his strategy as well.
So if, for example, if J.Tan was to knock the jack out, it would come back to the centre. They'd place the jack in the centre, is that right?
On the cross,
Yeah.
or in the penalty box.
Because it's very much at the end there. There's a real risk of your ball or the jack going out.
Exactly right.
He may want it to come back to the centre too, mightn't he? It's a lovely ball. Red is closest, so blue to play. J.Tan from Singapore with the blue ball, trying the other side.
And
Excellent.
he's holding, so it's red to play.
At this distance, Scott, it'd be much harder to get your ball right on the jack, wouldn't it?
The further away, the further the distance, the harder it is to control the ball.
And there's also that risk of, if you nudge that jack even a little bit, it might go out.
Exactly right.
J.Tan with the red ball for his second ball.
Oh, beautiful shot.
What a sensational
Great shot. That's a clutch shot. I think we got time to replay that.
Everything
Beautiful
to
shot.
gain and everything to lose with that. That's really a challenging place for the jack.
Yeah.
J.Tan, his third ball. Beautiful placement, not quite enough oomph. The athletes would now be getting down to their softer balls too, potentially, wouldn't they? Are they harder to get that distance, the softer balls?
Yeah, potentially. But athletes also practice. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. It's a beautiful shot by Jovan. Great shot. We've got time to see a replay of that as well. That's beautiful boccia. Beautiful boccia.
Rolls right up and knocks the red. Sensational. And those blue balls are a bit of a block as well, aren't they?
Yeah. And being 4-0 ahead on the scoreboard, that's all Joven needed to do was get a good ball down there to lock down the scoring zone.
So M.Togootoktok has 4 balls remaining in this third end. J.Tan holding the jacket currently. M.Togootoktok, who placed the jack right at the end of the court. And he's gone.
Beautiful. He's knocked it
tactic
out. The jack is out, so it'll go back to the penalty box.
And that's interesting, isn't it? Because he will have done that deliberately.
Yeah.
He has 3 balls remaining. J.Tan has 2 remaining. And the game almost starts again, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So
those balls still count right at the end.
it does. So the referee will measure the closest balls and then determine who plays.
It's a bit difficult to do.
An interesting measure, I would call this.
Yes. Longer than I've seen before, Scott.
Yeah. Kate is a very experienced referee, so she'll make sure that she gets the measurement correct.
And she's called for the lines person to help her.
Yeah, yeah.
Heike. The timing clock is paused while they do this. The athletes are not losing.
Yeah, this is known as referee's time. So both clocks are paused.
Calling for the senior referee.
Calling for the head referee to make sure that the measurement is exactly correct. Because theoretically, this could change the entire game.
Absolutely, and the tape measure is at full stretch.
Yeah.
The referee's absolutely committed to being 100% accurate for the sake of the athletes and taking their time.
It's very, very important that measurements at all levels of boccia are correct.
Absolutely. It's a game of millimetres.
Yeah. It's been a great game so far between these 2 finalists.
So different from the first 2
ends.
ends.
And it's a change in strategy which could potentially change the outcome of the game. So.
And it highlights the importance, though, if you're a developing athlete watching this, of really building all aspects of your game. So red has been given as the closest to the jack. Mongolia's M.Togootoktok is currently closest. So J.Tan from Singapore with the blue ball will take his 5th shot. He's using a strap there to help stabilise. Composing himself, as Scott explained, so very important.
1 minute.
A good shot, solid shot.
Yeah, a good shot. It's good to be in front. I bet there's still space around the jack. So, and the Mongolian athlete has a few balls left as well.
J.Tan also using a strap to help stabilise.
Yeah, stability is really important.
Gold medal and world ranking points here.
They're all up for grabs today.
He tried to get closer but just collected that blue ball on the way, which shows how well placed the blue ball is to block his access.
Yeah, it's really important.
2 balls to play.
And to try and shut down the avenues as well.
There's 1 minute for 2 balls. He's decided to go for the open up. He has 45 seconds remaining for his last ball. Can he place it on top of the jack? J.Tan has 1 further ball. No. One's gone out. So J.Tan from Singapore, who's leading the match 4-0 currently at the end of this third end, has 1 ball remaining and is currently holding
1 shot.
1 shot. He has plenty of time for this last shot, just under 2 minutes. He has decided to take the shot at this point. And a lovely shot.
Lovely shot.
So he's given himself probably 2 points there, the referee will call. So that will give J.Tan a lead of 6
going into the final end.
Still, you know, there are 6 balls.
Yeah.
Canberra could score 6, and then we would have a playoff tie-break.
It's a good position that J.Tan is in going into this last end.
He had an opportunity, didn't he, to secure another point without risk.
Yeah. And you always take that if it's available.
The sports assistants talking to the athletes in this 1 minute break. Important last end in the gold medal match at the 2025 Canberra World Boccia Challenger. J.Tan to throw the jack. A more traditional placement.
Yeah, a very close jack, just over the V. I think J.Tan would be fairly relaxed going into this last end with a scoreline of 6-0, but anything can happen.
Yes, he'd possibly be wanting to really block the ball and block the jack and shut down scoring opportunities for J.Togootokh. And he can better control that with a shorter jack, about 3 metres. And there we go. He's perhaps a little to the side. He would have liked it a little more in front to really, but well, with the angle, it's hard there. You can see Mukdemberel positioning his chair. Important to use all the space you have available, isn't it, to you in that box?
Yeah, it's important to use every millimetre within the box to make sure you get the position exactly right.
And Mukdemberel chooses the ball. Each athlete has already decided which 6 balls they'll play with, and it'll be a mix of harder and softer balls. They all have the same size.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
The same weight, but some are harder and softer, which changes how they roll. And yes, he's got some space there, got some separation. And Mukdemberel will have the next shot, his second ball. And he will be looking for 6 points. He needs 6 points to have a chance of winning the gold medal.
And that's a nice ball.
From where I'm sitting, I can't see if it's blocking. What do you think, Scott? Is it blocking
It's
much?
on the side, but at least he's got Jovan to play, so I think Jovan is fairly relaxed. Playing with a 6-0 scoreline.
He can really go into defensive mode, can't he?
Yeah, he doesn't need to attack. That's a good shot.
Has the game changed much since you were playing? So you were 1996 and 2000 Paralympic
Yeah,
Games.
so it's changed a lot since 96 and 2000. Now athletes play with their own set of balls, but the balls are tested per competition, and the accuracy of the game has improved immensely since the games. So
Good shot. He's pushed that ball forward. Pushed the jack forward. So Mukdemberel holds the jack. J.Tan to roll his third ball. He comes out to have a look and make sure, because no matter where you are, it's a different perspective, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and that's the main reason why athletes do come out on course, so they can see all different perspectives. Firstly, what they're going to play, and then the angles of their opponent as well.
Do you remember, Scott, when it was first played at the Paralympic Games? Someone asked me that.
I believe in 1992, there were some athletes in Barcelona.
J.Tan trying to sneak through there.
Everyone has a different strategy, and Jovan would be employing a different strategy going into the fourth end as well, just to protect his lead. That's enough.
Jovan has played 4 balls. Mukdemberel having a good look in this gold medal match in the BC1 men. Final end. Do or die for M.Togootokh. He has made the final, which is a tremendous achievement, but he's very, very determined to win this match. Let's see what he does. Oh,
nice try.
The big smash.
Nice try.
Mukdemberel has 2 balls remaining. J.Tan staying focused and calm, in a good position, but he may have to call on all his skill to get out of a difficult situation. So the game is not over, Scott, is it? Until it's absolutely
it's never over until the last ball, but I think Joven's in a fairly relaxed position at the moment. It's been a great level of boccia this week, and these finals are really close as well.
Tries again to disrupt. So 1 ball remaining for Mongolia's M.Togootokh. He was the 2nd seed at this competition in the BC1 men's competition, and he is playing the number 1 seed, J.Tan from Singapore, who currently holds a 6-0 lead as we come to the end of the 4th and final end. Last ball of singles competition here in Canberra for M.Togootokh from Mongolia. And again tries to disrupt. So it'll be interesting to see if J.Tan decides to play on. He has 2 balls remaining. Technically, he doesn't have to play on to win the match, but he may want to ensure that he scores in the final end.
Oh, that's a nice shot, getting a
Beautifully
ball around the
placed
back. That's a nice shot.
Very difficult to do, I imagine. Last ball. Another beautifully placed ball by J.Tan from Singapore. The referee will determine the final score, consult with the athletes. She's going to measure. She's asked the players to come forward. I really love that about boccia, Scott.
Oh, it's a very family-orientated sport and very respectful.
The referees always take the time to involve and explain with the players.
Yeah.
Special little boccia measuring tool.
Yeah, it's those little calipers, they call them. They're for very close measurements. When a tape measure won't give an accurate measurement. And if the balls are extremely close to the jack, they use a light to distinguish whether there's a gap between the coloured ball and the white.
Yeah, because you can't move the balls.
No, you can't move the balls.
And then put them back. Here we go. The athletes have agreed and are back in their box. We'll get the score. And our referee has called 3 blue. So that will be 9-0.
9-0.
And J.Tan will be the gold medalist in the BC1 men at the Canberra World Boccia Challenger. Silver medal to M.Togootokh from Mongolia. A fascinating match, Scott.
Fascinating game, and it's been a fascinating week of boccia so far.
Plenty more to come if you are enjoying the live stream as we see our gold medalist J.Tan in action in a replay.
Yeah.
The next match will start in about 10 minutes and it will feature Jamison Leeson, and she will be playing Hoyan Chan from Hong Kong. So Australia's Jamison
That'll
Leeson.
be a great match to see.
And that is the final of the BC3 female. They're the athletes BC3 who play with the ramps. Jamison, the Paralympic silver medalist from Paris.
From Paris, yeah.
And she's playing Hoyan Chan from Hong Kong in about 10 minutes. So if you'd like to quickly grab a drink and come back, and you can return to our live stream in roughly 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.